Hello. Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Give me a moment here. Alright. There we are. Hello all you maniacal gamers, this is the Video Game Maniac and welcome back to Hotel Dusk Room 215. If I recall correctly, last chapter, we basically got settled into the hotel. We got the key from Dunning Smith, I believe is his name. We encountered a little girl who we had to complete a puzzle with. Wonder about this girl that looks a lot like Naminé, actually, from Kingdom Hearts, named Mila. Someone brought her here named Jeff Angel. That almost sounds like a magic name, don't you think? Jeff Angel. It's all right here, listed in the summary. I ain't gonna narrate all this, but, you know, the gist is Kyle Hyde was a detective, got fired, something about Bradley. There's a lot of dots here that connect to his past. Like, for example, there was a pickpocket that used to be in Manhattan that he once arrested, but is now here. And it says, and is working as a bellhop, you know, trying to make an honest living. A lot of stuff going on. I still gotta get that briefcase open. That coat hanger is key for that, I know that much. Huh? Someone's in the hall. Ah, it's Rosa. Look at the way she's holding that, come on, let me click it. Can I? There we go. Look at the way she was holding that, feather duster. Oh, you. What are you doing? What, me? What am I doing? What's it look like I'm doing? I'm cleaning! Work my fingers to the bone. But you think this place stays clean? Of course not. Know why? Whenever I guess it's a slob, that's why. Don't look at me. Oh, if I thought it was you, you'd know. Cleaning isn't easy, you know. It's a back-breaking, thankless task. And the Nono boy? Ha! It's his job to clean the floor, but he's so lazy. Boy up and vanishes whenever there's work to be done. I bet he's goofing around somewhere, eating chips and watching TV and so forth. I said this before, but with her, I imagine there's a bit of sass with her. Oh, and speaking of Louis, I've got another thing to tell you. Remember that girl you met earlier? Mila? Remember her? That two-bit Casanova says he's fallen in love with her. I know. Poppycock, right? Yes, I swear. Mooning over girls is the only thing he puts an effort to. Oh, let's start. Tell me about the Donono kid. Donono kid. God, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. He's a useless bum. Useless, huh? Yes, useless. That's what I said. But smooth as butter, that one. Knows enough to tell folks what they like to hear. But when you really need him, he's nowhere to be found. What a snake. Anyway, that's why I'm the one that does all the work around this place. In my opinion, we should let him go. He's more trouble than he's worth. Oh, I asked Dunning about a replacement. Someone who might actually try. But who would work in a hotel like this? The stories alone keep folks away. So, what stories? Well, I don't know if I should. You're the one who brought up stories. Spill it. You talking about the whole wish-granting thing? Wishes? Ha. Don't be dense. It isn't anything as silly as that. Truth be told, the whole thing goes back to the hotel's previous owner. Oh, really? Mm-hmm. And? Oh, look at what I've done. Running my mouth about things I shouldn't. Got a sec? You talk too much? You're the chatty type, huh? I am. Talk, 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 and believe me, it lands me in trouble from time to time. Oh yeah, Mila's under her care. It's awfully nice of her. How's Mila doing? She's in my room, catching up on her sleep. Poor thing, she must have been exhausted. I laid her down on the sofa and gave her some tea, and she fell right asleep. More of a coffee person myself, but I guess tea is more for relaxing, coffee is more for getting energized, especially in the morning. I mean, there's a reason people drink coffee for breakfast, alongside their breakfast. She say anything? Not a word. Maybe she's mute. Pretty odd, that, don't you think? I'm not sure what I'll do if she keeps this up. I guess I'll watch over her tonight, and then give the police a call tomorrow. I see. Hold on just a darn minute. Don't tell me you've fallen for the girl too. I think there's an age gap there. No, it's not that. It's that bracelet Mila was wearing. If it's really the same one Bradley had. You just what? I just need to ask her something. I bet. I can just bet what you'll ask her. Well, what's it about? A bracelet. It's about the bracelet she's wearing. Bracelet? Why would you care about that? Huh? It's just an old trinket. It looks like one an acquaintance of mine used to wear. I want to know where she found it. An acquaintance of yours had one? Oh, isn't that something? I gotta watch out, actually. There are some things about this game that people should know about. You can tell too much about some things to certain characters. You shouldn't tell other characters other things about other characters, etc., etc. Because you can get a game over in this game. There's a story in there somewhere, I bet. Look, it'll just take a second. Let me swing by your room and see her. Not right now. No, I don't think so. Nope. Then when? Let her sleep a bit longer. Anytime after 8 will be fine. We can get to my room from the lobby. Go through the door that says staff only and walk down the hall. My room's the first one after the hall bends to the left. It's gonna take a while before we get to that point. Got it. Close this room at 8 o'clock. Better write a note in my notebook so I remember. Oh no! What? I have to go and prep the restaurant. I'm late. I shouldn't have stood here chatting with you. I have to go. Busy. You work in the restaurant? You got it. I also do all the cooking for this hotel. Jesus. I got more things to do than 10 men. It's a wonder I managed to keep up. Sorry to cut you off, but I've got to go. Gotta run. Oh, I'm so late. Sure. Oh, if you run across that deadbeat Louis, tell him Rosa wants to see him. Got it? Good. Rosa finishes talking, turns, and scuttles away. God damn. I hope she's being paid properly. Oh god, don't tell me I gotta recalibrate the touchscreen. Yeah, I might have to. Well, if it becomes a problem... Actually, no, it is going to be a problem. I know there's some touch-sensitive stuff in this game. Let me try something here. I'm going to recalibrate my touchscreen for a sec. I just want to make sure it works. Because I'm noticing it's aiming a little bit higher than it should. And I'm holding my touchscreen to the side, too. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. It's a little bit higher, like... I don't know, like... thumb length higher or something? And I'm still holding my, I'm still holding my 2DS sideways. Alright, let's see here. Touching screen. This happens every once in a while. The touchscreen has been calibrated. Alright, that should do it. Oh yeah, that's much better. Perfect. I'm just sharing at the live stream in a sec. What's the name of that song again? I think it's called Proof of a Hero. Just a sec, I'm almost done. Streaming some more till, oops, I put the colon in there by accident. So Dusk, room 215 on Nintendo DS. Right now, it's vintage visual novel. Yeah. There we go. Ah, perfect. Because there are some moments in this game that involve the touchscreen, and I'd rather it all be precise. Huh? Somebody's whistling. Oh, can I finally go into that room? I was trying to go into the first chapter. Knocking's not bringing anyone to the door. Hey, look at that, it's open. The utility closet. Nobody here. But I do know that there are some things in here that I need. There's a steel locker next to the door. What, can I not open this? I guess not yet. Maybe it's one of these. It's a steel locker. It's a steel locker. A locker made of steel. Wonder if I could cram Louie into this thing. Jesus. It's a bottle of cleanser. Generic brand, I think. Look at that, I can explore all three of these. Smells like a hospital. That's either a good thing or a bad thing. It's a mop. Gotta have these if you want clean floors. It's a broom and a huge dustpan. Dust bunnies? Or like dust mammoths. It's a bucket and a mop. Yeah, say hello to Mr. Mop and Mrs. Bucket. Treasure Planet, Disney. It's a bucket and a mop. I'm up the floor with you, Mop. The sign says, no admittance. This would just make me curious. Caution, cleaning in progress. Needs to be safe, I guess. Yeah, you don't put down one of those wet floor signs, and someone trips and slips. Yeah, they're likely to sue your ass. There are some cardboard boxes stacked up in the corner of the room. There are some cardboard... oh, same thing. Some cardboard boxes. Must be full of cleaning supplies. I know I can get something important here. Maybe not just yet. Just a thing in the garbage can. The sink's been used a lot. I don't think it will ever be white again. It's a faucet. Just a boring old faucet. Because I know there's something in this locker that I could... let me see here. Can I open it? Maybe not just yet. I can hear whistling coming from this room. Looks like no one's in. Huh? The door's open. Somebody's in here? Oh, is he reading a book? Oh, it looks more like a magazine. Oh. Oh. God damn it. Oh man, what a looker. These Hollywood foxes got it going on. Ooh. Hey. Whoa! Oh god. Oh, it's you. Don't sneak up on me like that, you dig? This is where we keep the sheets and pillowcases and all that girly stuff. Not a place where folks like you can just hang out. I heard someone whistling. The door was open, so I looked. Yeah, sure, man. That's just how it went down. Jesus. Oh yeah, back in the old days before Pornhub and... or in my case, more like for Affinity or something. Really, nothing to explore, or maybe I just can't yet. What are you reading? Ah, some skin mag one of the guests left behind. I don't know if they forgot it or tossed it or what. But who cares, right? Free is free. Yeah, that's true. So, what do you want, anyway? I could still rat him out on this. So this is where you've been hiding, eh? Adam? How's the cleaning coming? You know, Rosa's looking for you, right? What? Cleaning? Is that all? Man, I was all tripped out for nothing. Here I thought Officer Hyde was gonna bust my ass, and you ask about cleaning? Man, I finished all that. Cleaning's done. Yeah, right. Wait a second. You're lying. You're lying to me, Denono. Huh? Rosa told me all about you. Said you're nothing but a slacker. That old bag? Forget her. What gives her the right to hassle guests about me? Talking crap about people's like her hobby, you know? Working, man. Straight up. This is an honest gig. Look, officer. Hyde. Listen to me for a sec. I'm clean, and I'm working. Working hard. Well, like hardly working. I'm like 3 times more serious than I was in the city. God's honest. 3 times? You call this? Come on, man, stop preaching. This is it for me, you know? I ain't smart or talented. This is the best I can do. Not being a cop anymore has gotta be rough, yeah? We're the same, man. It's like you just gotta take a break and catch your breath before you snap. made Roses a loud-mouthed old bag. Dunning's a penny-pinching slave driver. I'm the only bellhop in this whole stinking place. No matter how hard I work, stuff just keeps piling up. Like a total energy vampire, man. And if you get fired... yeah, right. Fire me? That's rich. Like I'm gonna get fired from this gig. Ain't nobody wanna work and live here, man. Nobody except me, I guess. But so long as those stories are out there. Can I ask him a couple of questions? A lot of things get left behind? Yeah, tons. Some of it's worth pretty good, though, too. Don't worry, man. I don't touch any of it. It all gets kicked up to Old Man Dunning. Well, it's his joint. Yeah, he keeps all the lost and found stuff in his office. Doesn't trust anyone else, I guess. Lost and found items are kept in the office, huh? Good to know. Ho ho! That's important. What stories do you mean? Stories? What are you talking about? This place is lousy with them, man. Lousy with what? Ghosts. Ghosts. Yeah. Long time ago, there was an incident, you know? As soon as it happened, people were talking about ghosts and hauntings and stuff. Folks say they heard some young kids sobbing during the night. Then when they followed the voice, they found a little girl in a white dress. And if they tried to talk to her, she'd vanish. Oof. Total trip, man. Anyway, it's a story. It's enough to keep people from wanting to work here. You seen this ghost? Of course not, brother. It's just some crazy story. But I'll tell you something. When I saw that young chick today, she was facing the other way, and it kind of tripped me out for a sec. It's cool, though, knowing that girl's a ghost. She's like an angel that got lost or something. I'm pretty sure she's a minor. The hell are you mumbling about, Louis? What girl? The one right here, man. The mystery girl. Yeah, Mila. Her name's Mila. What you looking at? When was this incident? When? I heard it was 10 years ago. That was awfully short. What kind of girl is Mila? Huh? Ah, man, she's... Is Louis blushing? He really thinks he's in love with this girl. She was in the lobby earlier, right? Girl with the long hair? Nightgown, I think? Met her already, eh? She's a looker, right? I guess. Nothing changes. You never had much of an eye for the ladies' hide. Ouch. Whoa! Keep it professional. Why'd you say nothing changes? I'm talking about you, man! You're like some dinosaur stuck in a tar pit. I know your history, Officer Hyde. I only fall for chicks with, you know, issues. How's that? Sure, Detective Kyle Hyde of the Fine 89th and his whacked-out lady lover. All us street rats knew the story, man. It was famous. Really? Yeah, guess I should have kept my head hole shut, huh? Probably. Talk about the incident. Tell me about the incident. This stuff still interests you? Even though you ain't a cop anymore? Guess so. Crimes and criminals still get my blood going. You don't just walk away. No one does. Still the same old Officer Hyde. You know, you look real weird without a badge and a gun, man. You always seemed like a cop for life kind of cat. Dig? Yeah. Still kind of dressed like one, too. The coat especially. Well, it's not like one of those trench coats. Not in this perspective, anyway. So, about this incident. What happened? I heard about it from this Gabby guy over at the newspaper stand. Seems a man and his daughter stopped here for a night, yeah? Then, in the middle of the night, the girl disappeared. She disappeared? Yeah, kid was only 10 years old, too. Father looked all over for her, but the sun came up. She was still gone. Later on, the cops got a mysterious letter. It told them where they could find the girl's body. Oh. They find the body. Did they find the girl's body? No, that's the crazy part. The guy told me they didn't find squat. No kid, no crook, no nothing. Things still unsolved. So. Yep, and after that, the story started. The murdered chick's ghost appears at night and it's scary or whatever. Might have been a crock, but it kept folks away and bankrupted the place. Oh dear. Now we're getting somewhere. Dusk went bankrupt? Place went under, huh? Yeah, bottoms up. Place was deserted until Dunning rolled in about 5 years ago. He picked the place up for nothing, and bam! Hotel Dusk is open for business. Anyways, that's all I know. Dunning and Rosa don't like to talk about it. Good to note. Yo, Officer Hyde. Let me ask you something. What? So, you quit the beat and left the city, yeah? You come all the way out here to avoid cats from your past. That's part of it. But I was born out here, too. My mom and I only moved to New York after my old man passed. Figured I could use my old contacts to get back on my feet. Yeah, I dig. And, well... Well, what? Don't leave me hanging, man. I'm looking for someone. Looking for someone? Get out of here. You ain't a cop no more. Not like that. It's just a guy I used to work with who went missing. A guy you worked with? What, like cop? Yeah, my ex-partner, Bradley. Don't think you ever had the pleasure. Bradley, huh? Yeah. Why's he missing? He got shot at the docks 3 years ago and took a dive in the Hudson. 3 years ago? Something wrong? No, not really, no. It's nothing. But, you know, if the cat's been out of sight for 3 years, well, kinda safe to assume he's dead, ain't it? No, he's alive. Hey, I know you guys were tied and all, so you want him to be alive. But you gotta let go. Dead is dead, right? Unless it's a comic book. Well, it's got nothing to do with it. He's alive. I know it. Look at the emotion on his face. But let me tell ya, having a compadre wink out or skip town's a total drag, ain't it? I understand, you and me. We're the same. Wait, Louis. We're the same? We're the same? What are you talking about? Spill it. Now! We're the same, man. I had me a buddy die 3 years back. That's all. Jesus. Hey, gotta split. You better get out of here too. I told you, man. This place ain't for guests. You dig? I dig. Louis finishes talking and hurries out the door. The Hotel Dusk went bankrupt. And Louis has a friend that died 3 years ago. Don't talk to Rosa or Dunning about this place going bankrupt either. Oh, that's not a sheet. It's a nudie mag. Hell yeah. I've seen that dame on the cover before. It says her name's Cecily Lee. Avoom! Bada bing! Found a men's magazine on a shelf in the linen closet. The actress Cecily Lee is the cover girl for this issue. December issue of a mag with Cecily Lee on the cover. This must be the magazine on Ed's list. Like a scavenger hunt almost. These must be sheets for the guest room. These look like towels for the guest rooms. Every single towel must be inspected. And sheets. These must be sheets for the guest room. Double stacked too. Ah, more cleanser. There's a bottle of cleanser on the shelf. It's a bottle of bleach. Keep out of reach of children. It's elite Tide Pods now, actually. No, wait, that was last year's thing. Why is this one whiter? These look like towels for the guest rooms. These must be sheets for the guest rooms. Why am I still exploring all this? Nothing else, huh? I'm still here, too. It's a linen cart, empty as can be. Louis must be slacking again. That iron looks heavy. That's a spray bottle. There's an old, worn ironing board next to the wall. It's a plastic garbage can. Sometimes you can find things in the trash. There's a locker on the wall. It's unlocked. Oh, it's this one. Looks like a dust rag to me. Come on, there we go. There's some mops in the bottom of the locker. Bottles of floor cleaner are next to the toolbox. And here's the toolbox itself. There's a toolbox on the shelf in the locker. I think I need all these. What's that, a crowbar? Nice, I got a crowbar. What is this, Half-Life 1 or 2? Never know when you might need one of these. Lucky me, it's a screwdriver. Never pass up the chance to get a screwdriver. I bet I'll be happy I found this before all's said and done. There's a pair of pliers in here. Ah, yeah, it's all coming together. I picked up a pair of pliers. These should come in handy somewhere. Nice! If I recall correctly, all three of those things are needed this chapter. Oh, I never adjusted the clock on my 2DS. Guess I'll go check out the office. Half an hour in real time? Only 10 minutes in this game, apparently. Huh? A door near the stairs opens, and someone peeks out. Oh yeah, it's her, remember? She wanted my room. Yoo-hoo. Pardon me, young man. What, me? Yes, that's right. I was wondering if you could be a dear and help me. Do you know what time the restaurant opens? It said a lady from downstairs. Yeah, 6 o'clock, so it's still closed. You might want to stay in your room. Don't want you to climb stairs if you don't have to. Aw. Is that so? Oh, thank you so much for your kindness, young man. My name is Helen Parker. Nah, I'm thinking Spider-Man. Helen Parker. Forgive me for asking, but what is your name? Kyle Hyde. And what room are you staying in, Mr. Hyde? 215. Ah, so you're the rascal who's staying in Wish. Wish? That's right. It's such a nice name for a room, don't you think? I'm in room 212. It's called Angel. I guess old ladies like the names. At least that's something. Sure, it's a good name, I guess. It is at that, isn't it? Well, Kyle Hyde, thank you for taking the time to speak with this old woman. Please excuse me, dear. The old woman with the eye patch turns and shuffles back to her room. Am I supposed to go to the office? Yeah, I might as well. Follow the order of the plot. Going around here. It actually pays to save often, cause if I want the good ending, which is basically an additional scene at the end of the game, I can't afford to get a game over. I could always soft reset. The door's locked. That you, Hyde? Yeah. You'll come to pay your bill. Damn, money's still in my suitcase. Oh yeah, cash in advance. Can't be too careful and all that, right? I'd appreciate it if you settle up as soon as you can. Dunning says nothing more and shuts the door. Yeah. What's my money, huh? Capiche? My suitcase is on top of the table. I know what to do about this. I cut it to the right length. Now I've got a thick piece of wire. Let's see if I can get the suitcase unlocked with this. Didn't I just commit vandalism? I might have. Oh, impressive detail. You could see all the scratches. Here we go. That got the lock open. It's a pencil. I don't need this right now. I take my cash out of my suitcase. It's a bottle of whiskey. The good stuff, too. Those are my socks. Gotta wash them. This is a necktie. Got it on sale. It's a clean shirt. My only one, actually. It's an electric razor. I hair up fast, so this is nice. Same here, I usually shave every few days. Preferably. It's one of Red Crown's brochures. That's yesterday's paper. It's a map of LA. This is a stack of receipts. Gotta turn these into Ed and get paid. All we needed to get was the cash. I could get some quarters as well if I ask him. Oh, and I better not forget what Rachel told me. I've gotta put the client list in my suitcase. I had the client list in my suitcase. I'm not sure, but it's work-related. Had you hide? Yeah. You come to pay your bill? Yeah. How much? 40 clams. Here. 40 on the nose. Oh, and I heard all about your hassle. Sorry about that. Hey. I don't follow you. What are you talking about? The mix-up with your package. You also told me that Louis, brought you the wrong one. Oh, that. Yeah, he screwed that up. If it weren't for that guy Summer, who knows what would have happened. But your package got to you in the end, right? I guess. Good, good. Just glad to hear that you finally got it. That damn Louis is just one screw-up after another. Next time he does something like that, he's gone. But right now, I'm busier in a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest. So firing him will have to wait for a bit. Too bad. Let me make it up to you. Dinner's on the house tonight. Oh, wow, that's nice. And just listen to what the Moonlight Grill's got on the menu. Ribeye steak with fresh garlic butter. That's a class steak, too. Damn. Rosa may run her mouth, but she's a hell of a cook. I'll even have her throw in dessert for you. Oh, and by the way, I'm gonna close up the office and head back to my own room for a spell. You need anything? It'll have to wait till later. And I guess I'll get changed later. Dunning finishes, then turns and walks down the hall. Oh, now's when I go and loot his lost and found. He didn't even lock the door. I should not be here. Guess I should nose around the office while Dunning's out. Where does he keep the lost and found stuff? Might as well check the guest register too. See if I can find any info on the other me who stayed here. Boy. Gotta be quick. Dunning's got a framed diploma or something on the wall. Nice sofa. I spent a month sleeping on one of these once. There's a newspaper on the table. Looks like today's. There's some papers on the table. There's a shot of a brick-lined street tacked to the wall. Hard to tell, though, from this angle. And the TV? Dunning must be a real couch potato. Nothing unusual here, just some files and books. The cabinet drawer is locked. The drawer is unlocked. Ah, hello. File case in the drawer is full of registration cards. Might not be a bad idea to take a peek at these cards. Ah, yeah, here it is. The name Kyle Hyde is written on one of the registration cards. Could be a coincidence. Then again, given that this is a video game, it's probably not. Ah, City and State, New York. Stayed in room 217 on June 30th, 1979. Dunning wasn't screwing with me after all. There really was a guest with my name. Looks like a tourist brochure on the map. The file case in the drawer is full of registration cards. See the name Kyle Hyde on one of these registration cards. The cabinet drawer is locked. Yeah, only one is unlocked. Are these keys to the other hotel rooms? Then he's got all the room keys hanging on the wall. And he's got all the room keys hanging on the wall. There's no key for room 215. I guess I shouldn't lose my copy then. Nothing on the board has any real importance to what I'm after. There are a bunch of receipts and memos on the cork board. Boy, Dunning must be taking his time. There's a calendar on the left side of the desk. December 5th is circled on the calendar. It's circled. There's a phone on this desk. I should make some free long-distance calls. Ashen, something. A Delta, something else. There's only one pen in the pen holder. Look at this. The sports page. What a surprise. There's a notebook and a card on the desk. Happy birthday, Jane? There's a card on the desk. It's a birthday card. There's a message written on the card. Happy birthday to my dearest Jenny. The cover of the notebook says supervisory log. December 26th, tidied up the cab, put things left into drawer 3. Guest registration into drawer A, put all the... Got some stuff in the notebook. December 26th, tidied up the cabinets. Put things left by guests into drawer 3. Put guest registration cards into drawer A. So I guess I was supposed to look at this first, huh? Give me a moment here. I'm just looking at my mixer. Oh, okay, just making sure everything's fine. There's a book on the desk. It's about hockey. There's a card on the desk. The table itself, too, huh? Dunning's desk is against the wall. I guess I can only stay here as long as it's relevant to the story, huh? It's not done yet. There's just this cabinet left. Ah, that's important. What's the rest of this? The cabinet drawer won't open. This looks like cabinet 3. There's a combination lock on the cabinet. Ah. What's the code? Cabinet drawer won't open. The cabinet drawer won't open. This cabinet looks like it weighs a ton. What's this thing? There's something stuck under the corner of the cabinet. There's some kind of memo stuck under the cabinet. What's this? Ah, dang. Crap, thing's ripped. I got the memo. There's a bunch of dots and numbers on the memo. What in the... What's this supposed to mean? Ah. Connect the dots? Oh, I know how to get the other piece. Here's where I gotta be real careful. Ah, good. I didn't screw it up. You can't screw this up, by the way. The cabinet weighs a ton, so if you mess up with the crowbar, bonk! The cabinet's just gonna go crashing down. It'll alert Dunning, and woof! He's gonna kick my ass out. I ain't even gonna get a refund on the hotel room. This is... I got the memo. There's a bunch of dots and numbers on the memo. Oh, this is useless. What's this supposed to mean? One, 3, 5. Maybe if I connect dots. Boy, Dunning is really taking his time. There's a combination lock on the cabinet. Oh, it's like taking candy from a baby. That's it. Cabinet's open. Oh, didn't I also need this red box? There's that dirty magazine in this thing now. There's a small red box in one of the cabinet drawers. I got the small red box. This must be the box that was on the order sheet. Nice, that's everything I was supposed to find. It's part of my side job, basically. What's in the red box, anyway? I mean, I've played this game before, but some things I don't remember. Hey, Officer Hyde. What's shaking? Oh, look, it's Louis. Man, I didn't even see you. Where were you hiding? He suspected nothing. What do you want? Did you just pop out of the office, man? What were you doing in there? You know, work. I got water with me. Business. Business. What are you talking about? What are you worried about? No, seriously, man. What were you doing in the office? You and Old Man Dunning, you weren't, you know... You weren't talking about me, were you? About you? Yeah, man. You know, chatting about my history in the city. You weren't filling Dunning's head with a bunch of garbage about old Louis, were ya? Nah, it wasn't about you. Relax, Louis. We weren't talking about you. Oof, thank goodness for that, my man. I was gonna have a total freak out. Yeah. Officer Hyde? Yeah. You told me you quit the force and started selling junk, right? Are you serious? Oh, I remember. I'm supposed to lie to him here. He'll blab about me, actually. You believe that? Ha, you're an idiot, Louis. Oops. It's not true? You were lying? What a jerk. You have fun pulling my chain? Think you're a clown? You're a total scumbag. You've been a cop all along, huh? You make me sick, man. Wish I could puke all over your shoes. Louis storms away. Well, that was the wrong thing to do. I'm pretty sure I saved before this, so... Oh, did I not? I gotta do this again. Oh no, wait, never mind. I picked it up already. Shame I can't speed this up, but it's fine. I guess I should have been truthful with him. Yeah, I guess I can trust him. Yeah, I'm serious. Really? Officer Hyde? Gotta tell you, my man. You don't act like any salesman I ever seen. Jesus. So why'd you quit being the man in the first place? I know you said you were canned, but... what'd you do to lose your badge? Well... This is Hyde. Bad news, Hyde. It's Bradley. He... What the hell? Hey, what gives? Flashbacks. I screwed up a case. Oh, Trip, man. It was 3 years back. My partner and I were working a case. We were investigating a series of art thefts. Art thefts? You talking about that crime ring? Ever hear of Niall? Did you say Niall? Hold it. You look surprised. You look like you just saw a ghost, Louis. Of course, man. That's a real shock. So you were undercover? Does he have ties with Niall? No, I was in the office, pushing paper and drinking bad coffee. Wait, so was that other detective what was running with Niall? Yeah. Oh, wow, man. Trip. What are you mumbling about now, Louis? I never thought meeting up with you again will clear up that. It all makes sense now. Yeah. So that's how it was? Wait a second. What makes sense now? You just have a relation there, Louis? It's nothing, man. Spill it. Got nothing to say, man. Louis! Louis the no-no! Huh? Ah, crap. So this is where you've been wasting your time. I knew it, lazy bum. Oh man, she found me. Found you? How about, I'm sorry, Rosa, or please don't kill me, Rosa? You haven't finished setting the tables, you lazy bum! It's almost time to open. I was just on my way. Don't trip out. You're gonna pull something. You're so worried about me? Get your behind in gear and finish the job! Yeah, alright. Just shut up already. Move it. Don't you tell me to shut up. Okay, I'm going. Man. Damn. Louis leaves. It helps to save often. Although for all I know, I may have saved myself into a position where I'm gonna get a game over. I trust that I remember enough of this game to avoid that. Hasn't changed a bit. Hasn't changed? Yeah. Hey. Thinking deep? What are you thinking about? About you and Louis. Or Louis. Come on, what are you thinking about? Say, you wouldn't happen to... Happen to what? Happen to know Louis from somewhere else? You do, don't you? Nope. Never met him. This is where I have to lie. Nope. Don't try and fool Rosa, mister. You can't do it. I know things. I heard you and Louis talking, you know? Oh. I'm right, aren't I? Don't start lying to me now. I couldn't hear what you were talking about, but... I did hear Louis call you Officer Hyde. What's that, huh? Officer? There's no mistaking that, and for a fact. That's so. Well, I guess the gig's up, isn't it? Yeah, Chloe and I know each other. Aha! I knew it! What now? It's nothing, really. I just thought if you and Louis knew each other. I thought I could ask you something. Go ahead. Well, see... Oh, this is so awkward. Well, I really wanted to ask you about... Louis' past. His past? That's right, his past. You know, what he was like before. You knew him, right? So, you could tell me what he did before he started working here. Come on, talk to me. Nope. His past? Why? Well, it's obvious, isn't it? He's hiding something. I just know it. Hiding something? What do you mean? It's been almost 3 years since Louis started working here. And in all that time, he's never once talked about his past. Not once. He's hiding something. I can smell it. Always can. Oh yeah? So what's he hiding? Something terrible. I'd stake my mop on it. Define terrible. You know. What the... Got a second? You think he's shifty? Okay, for a sec I thought I answered wrong. Oh, no doubt about it. Rosa has a nose for these things. That boy's got a criminal record for sure, no doubt. Huh? What's wrong with you? Why do you look so surprised? What's wrong with you? What? What are you talking about? Woman of your stature. What's that supposed to mean? You heard me. Come on, you're a mature woman, right? Good judge of character? As a matter of fact, yes, I am. What's that got to do with the price of tea? It's just that when a woman like you says a guy like Louis is a criminal, it's a bit surprising is all. I expected more from you. Wow. What on earth do you mean, Mr. Hyde? Am I wrong? Is that it? I'm wrong? Wrong. Look, Louis is a nice guy, but he's a dope, not a crook. Sure, he's a slacker who plays the angels, but he's not out to hurt people. He's just a small-time guy who worked a greasy pizza joint in the East Village. And he hasn't changed a bit, just doing what he needs to do to skate by. Really? So that's it? Well, I never suspected. I'm sorry for wasting your time. I don't think I should be asking her either of those questions. Think about it this way. She's basically Dunning's right-hand man. Or woman. Well, I've got to get a move on. Dinner won't wait. You know, busy, busy, busy. See? Rosa finishes talking and scurries away. My pager. I gotta give Rachel a call. Yeah, I could have gotten a couple of game overs if I had read it out. Louis told Louis that I was talking about Dunning about his past. He probably would have freaked out or something. Lied to him. Oh, and the cupboard as well. That too. The cupboard coming crashing down. So I should give Rachel a call. Hello, Red Crown. It's me. You paged me. Sure did, sweetie. What is it? Let me put Ed on. Hide. Tell me something, will you? There's a kid named Louis Denono working there at the Hotel Dusk. Denono? Yeah, he's the bellhop. I knew him from back in the day. Said he left the city and drifted out here about 3 years ago. You know the kid, huh? What's his story? Just a punk who used to ride the subways picking pockets. Can't tell you how many times I've busted his ass. Why? What's going on? I just got back from meeting a buddy of mine. He's LAPD. Guy heads up their Nile task force. Wait. Guy heads up their Nile task force. And he said... Wait, hold it. You got friends on the Nile case? Yeah, I know some guys working on it. Don't get your panties in a bunch. Eh. Anyway, we're having a drink, shooting the breeze, and he mentions Hotel Dusk. Then he tells me about some scuzz named Louis Denono, who's working there. Seems Niall's been looking for this mope. Ooh, that doesn't make sense. Louis' small time. That's why he was alarmed about Niall. What, did it threaten him? Niall wouldn't care if he lives or dies. Well, 3 years ago, a stiff turned up near a warehouse in Manhattan. Some kid named Danny was up to his eyeballs with Niall, and he got himself offed. Oh. NYPD wrote it off as gangs of mafia or the like. Hell, you know the drill. No witnesses, no leads, nobody ever brought in. What's this got to do with Louis? I'm getting there, Hyde. Relax, will ya? You sound like my ex sometimes. Anyway, seems your boy Denono's right in the middle of all this. The night Danny got aired out, he was the bagman for a bunch of payoff scratch. Of course, when Danny boy buys it, the bribe money vanishes. But on the street is Danny was buddy-buddy with your pal Louis. And here's where it gets good. After Danny cashes out, Louis vanishes. Poof! So now Niall wants their money back, and this kid's the only lead. They've been looking all over hell and breakfast, and now we think they found him. They must really be on the hunt if they tracked him to this dive. So if they know where Louis is, why is he still breathing? They think he's a patsy. But there's somebody else calling the shots, pulling the strings, you know? Niall. Never thought I'd hear that name in this place. Total coincidence. I don't know. You think so? Don't think so. No so. Oh, and I got another tidbit for you. The Niall money that Denny was carrying when he got smoked? They got the cash by fencing stolen art. Hang on. The cash was from that mess Bradley was involved in? Could be. That would mean Louis Yeah. May have some dirt on Bradley we never heard. Huh. Tell me something, Hyde. You find this stuff on the order sheet? Taken care of. Don't worry about it. Good. Business before vengeance, you know? Anyway, I'll be in touch. Louis' friend was involved with Niall? I think Louis and I need to have a little chat. Where is Louis? Was he on the run? Let's see, he might be in his room first and foremost. I'll look there. Oh, okay. Maybe he doesn't have a room, but he's probably downstairs somewhere. Huh? Someone's coming down the hallway. Oh boy. It's stunning. Hey, it's you! No, I did everything right. I got a little nervous there. I was like, no, I should have done everything right. Time progressed. That's usually an indicator of things going along smoothly. Got a sec? What you need? I definitely cannot ask him about these two. He'll know that I was snooping around in his house, in his room. I mean, the name Jenny could be a lucky guess. December 5th is probably a little too specific. Where's Louis? Where's Louis? No idea. And speaking of him, Rosa let me in on your secret. Told me you and Denono are old friends. In a way. Look, there's something I need to talk to him about. That's so. He should be helping to get the restaurant ready. So he's either in the kitchen or loafing in his room. I put a sawbuck on which. It's quite an employee you have there. Even if I don't know it. Anyways, kitchen and his room are both through the door behind me. If he ain't in the kitchen, I'm sure you'll find him in his room. I go grab him by the scruff of the neck myself, and I'm a bit tied up. Go see what you can't find, will ya? We done here? Good. I'll see you around. I think he finishes talking or mumbling or whatever he does and walks away. This way, I guess? It's a commercial-sized refrigerator, but you could hide a body in there. 2 bodies. Full of meat and vegetables. Ah, big ones. I should save, actually. During the pandemic, all this is necessary. It's a big pile of all kinds of stuff. Or so my detective senses tell me. There are some white cardboard boxes stacked on top of each other. Canned fruits, canned beans, maybe? Looks like a small bag of food. Can't identify it. Looks like canned fish. A tuna sandwich sounds pretty good right now. First, I'm not a fan of seafood. I see 2 blue cans. That's a nice color for a can. cardboard boxes full of canned goods are sitting here. Boxes of beer. I have to remember where these are. It's a blue can with bits full of blueberries. It's a small bag of some kind of food. There are 2 small bags of food stacked here. Box full of beer. Lucky box. There's some big cardboard boxes stacked here. Up here, too. More cardboard boxes on the shelves. And fish. It's all they can afford. And they're giving me the good stuff for dinner today, too. Boxes filled with canned foods. Reminds me of my place. Can of thyme. And that's just silly. No one needs that much thyme. What even is thyme? A sort of spice? Our box is full of supplies here. They're very interesting, actually. Boxes of foodstuffs? Guess this is where they belong. Cans of whole tomatoes? If I shook them up, could I make ketchup? I should raid this place later tonight. I could eat for a year. I see canned vegetables. Never was much into those. I personally prefer them fresh. Or frozen. Hey, some dusty boxes. Detective work is so exciting. Some big cans of food for the man with a hearty appetite. Looks like some bags of grain. Never can have enough fiber, huh? It's a bunch of dirty cardboard boxes. I bet they belong to Louis. Yeah, but then why would he be in the kitchen? Got a minute? What do you think you're doing? Stop, you can't come in here. This is the kitchen. It's off limits to guests. That means you. Where's Louis? Where's Louis? You mean Louis? Ha! He's not here? Lazy slacker. Probably in his room wasting time or hiding under the bed or something. Where's his room? Go out of here and take a left. Can't miss it. Smells like cheese. Jesus. Are you done? You're done, right? Please go. My kitchen's a busy place and I'm a busy lady. Always working. Should I still explore this stuff? There's a big refrigerator in the corner of the room. Oof, a lot of boxes clumped up together. A bunch of cardboard boxes tossed into the corner. There are some white cardboard boxes stacked here. Oh, also these walls are filthy. There's some cardboard boxes stacked here. It's a small bag of flour. Oh, what the heck? The bag's torn and some flour spilled out. That's important. For one reason or another. There are more boxes in the corner of the room. I remember that. Flour in the kitchen. There's a box of foodstuffs on the shelf. I see lots of canned food. Guess we're ready if the Soviets drop the big one. Dated reference. Looks like a bunch of canned food. Was this during the period of the Cold War, or did that end already? I don't remember my history. The US history. Canned vegetables. It's open for fresh picked. Looks like lots of canned foods. Some canned fish here. Haven't had that in forever. It's a big can. Must have a whole side of beef stuff in there. More canned foods. I hope I don't have to eat all of this. Cans of whole tomatoes. How appetizing. You never know with any of these items. That's why I'm looking at them all. Box of canned foods. I wonder if Louis has to look things around. More boxes of foodstuffs. Guess I should have expected that. A bunch of cardboard boxes stacked neatly in a corner of the room. I mean, as long as I'm not intruding with her. That's a big refrigerator. I wonder if they got any bodies in there. Again with the bodies. This is where they keep the supplies. It's jam-packed with all kinds of foodstuffs. There's a wine bottle next to the microwaves. Those are a couple of huge microwave ovens. When was a microwave invented? Guess you need a big range to cook for a restaurant. Oh yes you do. They've even got a deep fryer. I'll have to get some onion rings later. Personally, I would much prefer french fries over onion rings, but onion rings are fine. Every once in a while. It's a can of ketchup. What's ketchup in a can, anyway? It's a can of sauce. I bet it tastes like sawdust. It's some kind of seasoning. Don't ask me. I can't cook worth a damn. Kitchen's clean. That's a load off my mind. There's a bottle of wine on the counter. There's a case full of forks and knives. There are a bunch of dishes on the counter. Looks like Louie's running behind. It's an empty dish. And I guess that's everything. Could I just leave through here? Where do you think you're going? Stay out! Out, I mean it! The restaurant's not ready yet. Ah. Door's locked. Nothing's getting me nowhere. I do have a map of this place, too. Why don't I ever look at that? Laundry. More stuff to explore. You got some blech? I'm no scientist, but I think it's a bottle of blech. The washing machine's empty. And that's a big washing machine. Guess hotels do a lot of laundry. There's a wooden cabinet next to the washing machine. The linen court's full of dirty sheets and whatnot. There's anything inside them, though. There's not a lot of detergent in here. It's a big washing machine. Maybe I'll clean my socks later. Nothing inside the washing machine? Just some more bleach, I bet. I bet this is bleach or some kind of stain remover. It looks like a cleanser of some sort. That's a weird looking bottle up there. It's an industrial washing machine. There's some sheets in the washer, but they're mine. But you've only been here like, what, an hour? Hour and a half? It's a jar of cleanser. It looks homemade. That's a scary thought. Do I need the pliers for that one too? It's a hanger. It's a hanger rack. Looks like a heavy iron. Those arms must be huge. It's a wooden cabinet. There's something on the ironing board. Garbage can's empty. At least Louis did something. He did a thing. It's even marked there. Louis' room. Oh, I definitely should not be fiddling around with this. There's a locker in the corner of the room. Not much else. The cover of the switchboard has been taken off. It's a switchboard cover. Oh, I would have thought I'd be able to explore that. The switchboard is covered in dials and knobs and crap. Nothing else? Oh, wait a minute. There's a cover on the switchboard. I have a feeling this is used for something at some point. Oh, one's even uncovered. Ooh, big boilers. It's equipped with a big handle. It's a boiler. Yeah, that's a huge boiler. It's equipped with a big handle. It's a small boiler. This must be why there's no hot water in this place. Damn it, wrong button. What are these? It's some kind of storage tank. It's creeping me out. It's a wooden box. Yippee. I can probably craft one in Animal Crossing at some point. Oh, those were fun little distractions. So I guess I gotta talk to Louie and see what he knows about Niall and Danny and whatnot. This must be Louie's room. That is a dirty door. Huh? Oh, it's you. How's it hanging, officer? Got a second? What do you want, man? We need to talk, and I don't want any extra ears. Especially not Rosa or Dunning. Like I got a choice. Come on in, man. I enter Louie's room. Typical. I wonder how much he pays for rent. Assuming, of course, he even pays for rent. I wonder how convenient it is if your job is also the same place where you live. I don't know, I guess it depends on the person. Yeah, I saw that poster. I guess I can't explore anything, huh? Yeah, I gotta talk to him. Listen, Louie. What gives, man? Why you gotta come in here? I need to talk. Yeah? Well, you might want to talk, but I don't want to listen. I told you, man. I want to leave everything in the past, so just leave me alone, dig? And do it. I gotta talk to you, Louie. Aw, man. What now? You gonna hassle me about old times again, or what? When I mentioned Niall, you looked like you were going to be sick. Why is that, Louie? Speak up, I can't hear you. I don't want to talk about it. Too bad, Louie. Oh, he'll talk to me. Yo, you're gonna talk. You'll talk or we'll go round and round. I ain't talking. Kick me around or whatever. Makes no difference, man. I know the score, Louie. You don't want to tell me your dead pal was neck deep in Niall's business. That's it, isn't it? What? Damn it, man. How'd you know that? Who told you about Danny? Ah, my first red question. I got bad news, Louie. Niall's looking for you. What? What is it? You surprised? That shouldn't be a surprise. Oops. No, man. No, nothing like that. Ain't that surprised? No, man. I don't know. I don't know anything. Climbing up won't help. I got bad news, Louis. Now, so, oh, we're just going around in a circle, huh? I guess... Yeah, okay. That's a straight skinny from LAPD. Man, why is this crap gotta happen now? This is why I split New York in the first place. Your boy Danny took the big sleep. A lot of cash went missing. Mario thinks you have it. Thinks you bolted town with a briefcase full of dough. It's impossible. Be calm, Louis. Did you take the money? So, did you boost the dough or what? Get off my case, man! I don't know anything about Danny's money. Daniel thinks you're a patsy. And until they know who the big man is, they'll keep watching you. You hear what I'm saying? They're not gonna kill me. At least not right now. That's it, right? That's it. This is a trip and a half, man. Ah, the serious music. Want to interrogate him. Wait a minute. What is it? I need a drink. Who killed Danny? I think I know who killed Danny. Come on. It wasn't you, was it? Of course not. There's no way I'd kill him. So who was it? Come on, man. Talk, Louis. If you didn't kill Danny, who did? It was Jay. Jay? Yeah, that's what Danny called him, alright. Jay. Who stole the money? I bet I know who stole the money, Danny. Danny was carrying. Come on, man. I don't think it was you. And it wasn't you. So who took it? And it was the guy who killed them. Did you leave the city? Let me guess. Danny got killed. Louis the victim. Was it because Danny got killed? Had to get out of the city because your body got cut down? That why you left? Why you fled a crime scene? Don't tell me that had nothing to do with your little cross-country trip. Had everything to do with it. We had a plan, you know? A good plan. Danny's job went okay. We were gonna blow out of there. Drop everything and run. Yeah, guess that was the plan. Why? I'll tell you, but you won't get it. Danny and me were a couple of poor suckers from the street. No family, no nothing. Just two punks with no future. Problem is, neither of us had the nerve to make it as big-time crooks. So, we're gonna go someplace else, you know? Become new people with new lives. Yeah, what a couple of losers, right? What happened? He needed some serious bread to get out of the city. Then he was gonna get the money by doing one last big job. I tried to stop him, man. Told him it was too risky. But he wouldn't listen. He always was an idiot. Doing this kind of breaks the tension, but... eh. Who's Jay? Some cat who works for Niall. He and Danny used to run together. Ever meet him? No. Just heard about him from Danny. Said Jay was some kind of insurance fraud pro. You get an art collector to insure something for a ton of cash, yeah? Then Niall would steal the piece, and the insurance money would roll in. When it was over, Niall sold the art back to the Mark for big money. Danny was bagging the money from one of those sales. Was Danny working with Jay when he got whacked? That's what he told me. Of course, he told me a lot of things. It was art related. So what was the big job? At first, it was just looking at this painting, yeah? But things started getting out of control fast. He started talking about taking all kinds of art stuff they had stashed. He wanted to steal Niall's entire collection? Not smart. You telling me, man? But look, Danny didn't come up with this on his own. He was just sucked into Jay's plan. Jay's plan. Why was Danny killed? He got suckered. Suckered? Yeah. Danny was gonna lift this angel painting from Niall's hideout, you know? But all he did was get himself killed. Well, that ain't exactly right. It wasn't his idea to boost the painting. It was Jay's. That's not the first time I've heard about this painting, too. Or angel, anyway. I think... no, maybe this is the first time I've heard about the painting. What was this angel's painting? No clue, man. That's just what Danny called it. Some big painting he found in Niall's warehouse. He was crazy about the stupid thing. Said it was worth a fortune. Said if we could score it, we'd be set for life. Cars, clothes, babes, everything. See this painting? Nah, I just heard Danny run his mouth about it. What? You don't get it, do ya? You don't understand a damn thing. Not about Danny, not about Niall. You're a total washout, man. You saying you do? Yeah, man. Well, you at least. So, enlighten me, Einstein. Tell me how smart you are. Yeah. For a second I thought I was a little worried, because I did see a red aura before, but that was just in getting a question out of him, not from one of the red questions itself. You gotta watch out for that in this game. Night Danny died? I was tripping out because he never showed at the restaurant, right? So I head over to the checkout, to check out Niall's warehouse. As soon as I walk up to the door, bang! Somebody inside fires a gun. I duck down, scoot over to the door, and take a peek inside. Know what I see, man? Dude in a long coat with a piece in his hand. Then I look past him. Somebody else in back of the warehouse, laying on the ground. It's Danny. I shot him dead. That was 3 years ago, December 24th, 1976. I'll never forget it. The guy who shot Danny was Jay. Danny was just lying there, bleeding and crying and dying. But I had nothing, man. No gun, nothing. Just had to wait for Jay to split. By the time I got to Danny, too late, man. I could barely talk, but he managed to tell me one thing. Said he'd been tricked. Said Jay was a cop. And he actually apologized to me. Said he was sorry he couldn't get us the money. Damn it, Danny. Louis. Officer Hyde. What you told me earlier in the lobby? You know, about working the Nile case? What about the guy working undercover's what done it? I figured it out, man. What? Look at this picture. This... Yeah, that's right. The guy in the middle's my buddy, Danny. The guy on the right? It's Bradley. No, it's Jay. You dig? You get it now? He was your friend, man. Your partner. That's who killed Danny. The cops used him, man. Just a tool in their little investigation. They used him, and then they killed him when they didn't need him anymore. And nobody cared, right? Just some dead street punk. What's that with the cops? Nothing, man. Less than nothing. Your partner getting shot on the docks was justice, man. He screwed up his case and got popped by Niall. About what he deserved. That's the reason you got canned, ain't it? Your partner blew it, and the Niall investigation went out the window. No. No? What do you mean, no? I mean, you're wrong. About Bradley. Niall didn't shoot him. But... I did. What?! Bradley was a busy boy. He'd up across a lot of people, including the police. When I heard, I went after him. This is Hyde. Bad news, Hyde. It's Bradley. He's on the take. What the hell? He took a dive in the Hudson, but he never turned up. I took the heat for the shooting and quit the force. But... oh man, that's heavy. That's a crazy story, man. That dirtbag, he screwed everybody, didn't he? Even you. You must really hate him. Hey, you don't think he's dead, do ya? I get it, Officer Hyde. Yeah, I get it now. That's why you're some loser salesman. You're looking for Jay. I mean, Bradley. Wow, what a trip. Listen, Officer Hyde. Why don't we team up? Team up? If your story's on the level, Niall's watching me, and they want me dead. And I've never even smelled their damn money. Your partner framed me good, man. It's all his fault. So if Bradley's still alive and kicking, I say we grab him and hand him over to Niall. You serious? Yeah, man. Now that we're on, like, the same team, do whatever, you know? Just give the word. He's, oh, Kyle's grump. Louis not so grump. Together we're the grumps. Let me think on that, Louis. I'll talk to you later. Bradley murdered his Niall connection and made off with the money. Why the hell would he do it? Could it be this angel painting? Did he betray us all for a damn piece of canvas? Bradley. Okay, hold on, Hyde. Take it easy. I gotta get my ducks in a row here. Who says that? Someone dropped off my package, and I checked out the order sheet. While searching for the things listed there, I ran into Rosa. She was cleaning, but I learned some news about Louis. Louis fallen hard for a dame named... Mila. Yeah, that's her. Rosa said Louis gone gaga from Mila. When I courted Louis in the linen room, he told me something interesting. Said there's been a weird story about the hotel floating around for years. Seems people are talking about a ghost appearing here. The story got its start about 10 years ago. That's right. A young girl was murdered here 10 years ago. The case was never solved. Louis told me that lost and found items were kept in the main office. I waited for Dunning to leave, then went in and tossed the place. The thing I found in the cabinet was a small red box. That's right. After I figured out how to unlock the cabinet, I found the little red box I'd been looking for. When I came out of Dunning's office, I ran into Louis. He wanted to know if I'd been talking to Rosa or Dunning about him. He was worried I told him about his criminal record, but I hadn't. But when I talked to Ed later on, I learned something new about Louis. That new thing was... I was after him. That's right. That's what Ed told me. Louis' pal got murdered, and all the money he was carrying disappeared. I decided to track Louis down and get the dirt on why he left Manhattan. I found him in his room and made him spill his guts. I needed to know why he decided to leave the streets behind. Louis finally cracked and told me what was what. Seems there was an undercover cop involved in his friend's murder. One of Louis' pal was... Annie. That's right. Louis' buddy was named Danny. Louis told me all about how his pal got double-crossed by an undercover cop. The cop was investigating Niall. The cop was Bradley. Meeting Louis helped me learn some things I didn't know before. Information brought me a step closer to Bradley's trail. Why did Bradley turn his back on the Force? Why did he betray me? Even after all this time, I still don't have a clue. Listen, Bradley, I don't know where you're at or what you're doing, but I think the answer is somewhere in this hotel. A man stayed here 6 months ago. A man with my name. I know you're connected in some way, Bradley. Tonight, Hotel Dusk is going to show me how. Well, I guess this is where I'm going to wrap it up for today. One chapter at a time with this game. Well, with that being said, this is the TheVideoGameManiac signing off. Well, this game already recapped for me at the end. Danny. I said that Louis kind of looked like Dan from Game Grumps. It's probably the hairstyle, although now that I think about it, unless I checked Danny's picture, or Dan's picture, his hairstyle's a little longer. Well, if I recall correctly, one time he was even mistaken for like a lead singer or lead guitarist for a band or something. He's got that look about him. Well, this is the TheVideoGameManiac signing off. Thank you so much for watching. 2 chapters down. 8 to go. I think I'll live stream me some... Well, I work tomorrow, and after that's the afternoon... No, I should still be able to live stream tomorrow. I'll probably live stream some Yu-Gi-Oh! Tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my second YouTube channel if you haven't. I'm slowly growing subs on that channel too, actually. It's going as well as I would like. What surprises me about my second YouTube channel, though, is the fact that Beneath from Madness review is... I knew it was right for me to review that game first. I don't know why, Beneath from Madness is just... It's what my channel seems to be known for. Both my channels. I don't know why, but it works. But what I should also do is find a way to play some mods of Beneath from Madness on my computer. I think they're too old for my computer. I don't know, I'll figure something out eventually. So, that's it for today. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.